Hey guys, Manny for another video log. So at the moment I'm being indecisive, and if there's anything that is very detrimental to being an artist or being creative and to pursuing creative works, I find, is that indecisiveness is a killer. So with that being said, most of the spaceship's done, the shell. Now I need to figure out what to do with this bit. Originally it was going to just be a door with some sort of system to slide along the rails, but that's not going to happen now. I've got all this scrap that I used when I originally built the big space, and now I'm halving it. I have this remainder left over. So I'm going to build a capsule for the actual pilot, so to speak. So she has her own little space, and then all the Marines can actually sit around the front with her at the back. So I've made my choice, and now I'm going to do it. So let's do it. Guys, so what me and Bluey are doing at the moment, we're just marking out where we want the control panels to sit. So we're coming across here, and then we're going down the sides here. I've got to figure out where I can put a door, because I'm not going to be able to get into the damn spaceship, and that's not going to work. But yeah, so let's continue to build. Hey guys, it's Manny for another video log update. I haven't put out a video log for some time, and I'm going to go into why that is with this episode. I'm also going to talk about what I've done, where the script is at, costumes, etc. So I hope you come along for the ride. Appreciate you watching. In terms of why I stopped doing the video logs, just to full transparency, I felt like I was taking away from what the experience would be with the film by showing everything, my costumes, my sets. People would lose, I guess, the surprise or the enjoyment of watching the film for the first time. And I talked to a few people about it, and that was probably just an insecurity on my behalf. I guess if I wasn't getting heaps of subscribers when I was doing the video logs, then it would take away from my perceived experience of the process of the film. Excuse me. But now that I've thought about it, I'm going to continue with the video logs, and I'm going to try to pack as much value into them as possible, and just, I guess, enjoy the process, film that process, and then also create the video logs with some editing, and that'll push me to further enhance my skill set. So as you can see, I've been working pretty steadily on the spaceship. So this is the cockpit now. So Roscoe, the main character, will be in here. Blue, the space dog's going to be about there. I'll have a coffin where the camera is. Got a writing desk there. As you can see, I've painted all this green, so I'm hoping with the green screen it'll work. I'm also going to be having monitors here and here. I need a few more controls and stuff, but for the most part it is coming along very well. And I'm finding that by making mistakes, I'm finding out very fast what I don't want to do. I've already done my first coat on the drop bears, so that's working quite well at the moment. Ship's coming along nicely. The script went through an entire rewrite, so it originally was about 67 pages, had maybe 6-7 main characters, and I was stressing a bit in terms of the doubt that I was experiencing about whether I could actually do this well. So the script's gone through an entire rewrite, so it's down from 67 pages down to about 40 pages. 2 main characters now. I've used sort of the main characters of Roscoe and Jeffrey. I've actually used them in the film instead of just having them as sort of an accessory to the script. I've actually have the script revolving around them now, and I feel like I can do less with more. I can do more with less. So instead of having a really stretched level of resources, I can up my production value in less scenes than have it dispersed over many scenes. So, like I've said in a previous video, indecision is very detrimental to a creative person. So therefore, in terms of like my costumes, for example, I'm really sort of just diving in, making something, and if I don't like it, I move on. It's just, I find that it's a better way to come to my vision, because I get ideas in my head to make it sort of inexpensive by using materials, and then I use the materials and it doesn't work, which is good, because then I move on and I attack it. I move closer to my original vision, and that's what I've been finding, especially with the costumes. So with this one, this is the sort of the battle armor. I'm not liking the midriff section, but I do have an idea of how I can change that. For the most part though, I'm really happy with it. I still need to paint the weapon, as you can see, all the weapons, but it's definitely moving in the right direction. The next photo is, I sewed the denim, well, I got a heap of denim from work and I sewed it together into the costume, but I didn't like it at all. I didn't mind sort of the coat, the overcoat, but I didn't like how it fell in terms of the tunic that I did make. But going back and keep hitting it, I found a look that I really like. It still needs some work, still needs a belt, and I think I might even dye the sort of undergarment a bit darker. But for the most part, I really like what I've got there, and I'm happy with it. So me and Blue have been working really steadily. Really appreciate you guys staying tuned if you're watching. We're going to continue on with this thing, you know, it's a wicked project. Really getting into it, aren't we, buddy boy? And we hope you will join us. So, hope everyone takes care, and let's all fucking get after this new year, hey? Let's have a wicked year. Make some cool shit. See ya.